Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, April 3rd, 4th. What is it?
Who cares?
All right, come on in.
Is it good?
Yeah. Thanks for coming this morning. Let's do some yoga. First, you go ahead and start on your backs if you'd like. Start to settle in. Want to thank the continued support through Venmo and then also just coming. I appreciate that. Remember to like, subscribe, share. If you subscribe, YouTube gives me more options in recording. It's a little odd that. So I think I'm at 60, just 9,940 to go or something like that. So I can get some more things. Anyways, now's the time if you'd like to set an intention for the class where you want to focus your energy. My intention this past week is to, first off, let's communicating. I haven't been talking to nearly as much people as I normally am used to throughout my routine, as I'm sure the rest of you are. So let's just take some time to check in on those people that we usually talk to on a daily basis. I talked to one yesterday, and it was a great conversation. I miss talking to him. I see him almost 3 times a week, and we haven't talked to each other in almost 2 weeks because of this. And then the next thing is if you can set an intention of trying to find some alone time, as in, I still need to set this intention for myself. That's why I'm saying this, because I would like to go fly fishing, but I feel a sense of guilt because I don't want to leave Lauren alone with the kids. But we can work something out to where I don't. She started running recently again. She's been playing the drums. So we're just trying to find time. So if you have that ability to have somebody give you some time and some space to yourself, to, just get a little alone time and clear out all these thoughts, all this mundane, same thing over and over again, just so you can restart, reset, and be a good partner, just be a good human. And then that's it. That's all I got for you. Remember, yoga can be difficult, but it shouldn't hurt. So if it does, just back off or make your way into a child's pose. If I'm moving too fast, and you can at least stick for the first, 10, 15 minutes. And then, like I said before, each class, hopefully you're just adding on a minute. I only started yoga 3 years ago. And I used to remember at 45 minutes in, I'd always be like, when is this over? So it just takes time. Just stick with it. Anyways, let's get started. So starting on our backs, lo-fi hip hop beats on Spotify, if you're able to have a Bluetooth speaker next to you. Bringing your attention to your breath. Start focusing on the inhales, fill up the lungs. Open up the chest and use those exhales to help you become grounded. Using an inhale, you take the arms above your head, reach for the wall behind you, point your toes towards the wall in front of you, full body stretch. See what it feels like to have the spine off the floor. And then on an exhale, gently relax the spine onto the floor. Using your next inhale, let's bring our knees up towards our chest. Wrap our elbows around our knees. Here you can grab on the fingertips or maybe wrists. And then you can tuck in your chin to your chest and then start connecting the breath with movement. Inhale, fill up the stomach, lift up the legs. Exhale, empty out that stomach, squeeze in your knees a little bit closer. Couple more big breaths doing this. You could also add in a little side to side sway. Start warming up that spine. Maybe you want to bring your knees together, make some circles with the knees, massaging the hips against the mat. That one feels nice. Just however many you do to the right, make sure you do to the left. Couple more big breaths here. And then bring the knees back above your chest. On an exhale, let's lower our arms out to a T, keeping the knees above the chest. Take a nice big inhale. And then exhale, lower the knees to the right, 2 inches above the floor. And then inhale back up. Exhale to the left, 2 inches above the floor. Now move back and forth here on your own breath, taking your time. Nice and slow, greasing up the spine. Let's do one more here. Bring the knees back above the chest. Take a couple breaths for everybody to catch up. And on exhale, release the left leg straight out in front of you. Interlace the fingers 2 inches below the right knee. Bring the knee out to the right just to avoid the rib cage. Then bring it back above the chest. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Head stays on the mat. Shoulder blades on the mat. Elbows out to the side. Left toes are curled back towards the left knee. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale. Squeeze your right knee in towards your right armpit. At the same time, press the right hip up towards the ceiling, creating a sandwich effect in your hip. A few more big breaths here. Take one more big inhale. And then on the exhale, release the right hand. Left hand brings the knee over to the left, stacking the right hip on top of the left. Open the right arm out. Take your gaze to the right. Focusing your breath here. If you have a block or a blanket, you like to bring it underneath the knee, do that. Bringing your attention to your spine like you're wringing out the towel. With each exhale, you slip into this. One day, getting the right ear, right shoulder onto the mat. Take one more big inhale, and then use the exhale to gently unwind. Keep that right knee above your chest. Let's grab onto the inside of our right foot, squeezing the right knee in towards our armpit. You can keep that left leg straight, left toes curl back. If that's uncomfortable, you bring the left foot to the mat, planting the left foot into the mat. Now, while you're squeezing this down, you're also pressing the foot up. A few more big breaths. One more big inhale here. And then use the exhale to gently release that right leg. Beautiful. Using your next inhale, let's bring our left knee up towards our chest. Interlace the finger below the left knee. Bring it out to the side and back above the chest. This is avoiding the ribs. Right toes curl back towards the right knee. Nice big inhale. Exhale, squeeze your left knee in towards your left armpit. Chins to chest, shoulder blades to mat. Hip bones to the mat, elbows out to the side. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Also pressing that left hip up towards the sky. Sandwich effect in the hip. A few more big breaths. Take one more big inhale here. And on the exhale, release the left hand with the right hand. Guide your knee over to the right. Stacking the left hip on top of the right. Open the left arm out to the side. Take your gaze to the left. One more big inhale here. And then use the exhale to gently unwind. Keep that left knee above the chest. Maybe squeeze it in one more time. And then with the left hand, grab the inside of the left foot up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the knee in towards the armpit. Press the foot up towards the sky. Keep that right leg long, right toes curl back, or plant the right foot into the mat. A few more big breaths. You'll notice Lauren in the background doing what I'm saying or also changing it around. So, always feel free. This is your yoga. I'm just the guy, you're the captain. You decide what you want to do, what's comfortable to your body. One more exhale. Inhale, and then exhale, release the left leg. Straight out in front of us again. Let's reach for the wall behind us, point our toes. And then on an exhale, we'll release the spine towards the floor. Let's bring our arms down by our side. Press the palms and forearms into the mat. Zip up the legs, feet together, toes are curled back. And on an inhale, you'll lift the right heel up and line the right heel with the left big toe. Okay, keep your head on the mat, chin tucked into your chest. Let's bring that foot out to the right. Then inhale it up. Exhale down to the toe. Inhale out to the right and up. Exhale down. Let's do 2 more of these. Next time you come back to the toe, let's stay there, and then we'll go the opposite direction. Inhale the foot up. Exhale out to the side, to the toe. Inhale back up. Exhale to the side, to the toe. Inhale back up, 2 more. Exhale to the side and to the toe. Inhale back up. Exhale to the side and to the toe. Coming back to the toe. Exhale the heel back to the floor. Take some breaths. Other side. Inhale the left foot up, left heel to right toe. We'll come out to the side. Inhale it up. Exhale down to the toe, to the side. Inhale it up. Exhale down to the toe, to the side. Inhale up. 2 more. Down to the toe, to the side. Inhale up. Down to the toe. Okay, opposite direction. Inhale it up. Is this the opposite direction? Mm-hmm. Yes, out to the side and to the toe. Up, side, toe. 2 more. Up, side, toe. 1 more. Up, side, toe. Nice. Exhale, release. Using an inhale, let's bring our knees up towards our chest. You can bring your palms onto your knees or behind your knees. And then you can rock and roll on your spine as if you're doing a sit-up. Let's go back and forth here. We're going to make our way up into boat pose. Hips are on the mat, legs out in front of you, parallel with the floor. You can bring your hands behind your knees, straighten the spine, then roll the shoulders down the back. This is boat pose. Releasing the hands with the thighs. Focusing, using that core, tighten the abs. If you want to push it, you can straighten the legs. A few more breaths here. Concentrating. Meditating. We got Arizona, California, and Montana checking in today. Hello, everybody. 1 more big inhale, and then exhale. Let's release the legs. Come into a nice seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Bring your hands to your knees. Palms facing up for some receiving, or if you like a little grounding, you can bring your palms to your knees. Let's start warming up our neck. Take your chin towards your left shoulder. Chin to your right shoulder. Nice and easy. And you can start moving your head up and down, chin to chest, back of the head to the top of the shoulders. Next time the chin is at your chest, you can go ahead and leave it there. You can do a little rock side to side if you like. And then we'll do some neck circles. So like I said, I take my chin towards my right shoulder, swing it across the sky, down to my left shoulder, to my chest. However you like to do it, just do 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Beautiful. Making your way back to the middle. Let's bring our right elbow, right forearm, palm down to the mat. And then we'll inhale the left arm up and over. Let's do a side body stretch. Bringing that pinky finger towards your face. You can see the line here. You want to get the line going all the way down your arm, down your side body, into your hips. A few more breaths. Nice deep stretch on the left-hand side of the body. Opening up the rib cage, maybe lifting your heart up towards the ceiling, maybe taking your gaze towards the ceiling. Couple more breaths. Then on an inhale, let's slowly bring ourselves back up. Let's go ahead and bring the left palm, left forearm to the mat. And inhale the right arm up and over. Bringing that pinky towards your face. Noticing the line. Stretching out the right side of the body, right rib cage. Maybe open your chest and gaze up towards the ceiling. A few more big breaths. And then using an inhale, let's slowly bring ourselves back up. Nice seated position, sitting up nice and tall. This one right here, let's say you're watching TV with the family. I like to just add this in throughout my nightly practice. Inhale your arms straight up towards the sky. Then on an exhale, let's twist to our right, bringing the left hand on top of our knee, right hand behind us or on a block. Inhale to broaden the chest, and then exhale to twist. You're trying to see the wall behind you. One day, even the wall over your right shoulder. One more big inhale here, and then exhale, gently unwind. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist to your left, right hand on top of your knee, left hand behind you. Inhale to broaden. Exhale to twist. Inhale to broaden. Exhale to twist. Your next exhale, you can gently unwind. And then we'll inhale the arms up. Engage in the core. Exhale, tuck that tummy in, forward fold. Connecting your breath with your movements. You can relax your forearms and palms of the mat. Let the neck and head hang heavy here. Few more big breaths. You can always throw in little sways. You'll get a massage in the hips. Use your next inhale. Let's slowly walk ourselves back up. Bring the head up last. And then let's switch out legs. Back to front, front to back. Same thing. Inhale the arms up. Engage the core. Exhale, forward fold. When the mind begins to wander, you bring yourself back to your intention. Maybe you have a friend after this class you want to call. Connect, see how they're doing. A few more big breaths. This one, maybe you want to press your palms into the mat, get the shoulders engaged. Then using an inhale, let's slowly roll ourselves back up. Sitting up nice and tall, maybe you want to roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders forward. Awesome. Okay. Rolling over the knees or bringing the legs out to the side. Let's make our way into a tabletop. Palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's do the wrists first. So, you can turn the fingers in towards each other, and then circle the shoulders around the palms. However many you do to the right, make sure you do to the left. Let's keep ourselves even. Another option I have for you is once the fingers are facing back towards the front, turn them outward, inside of the elbow towards the front of the room, bending your elbows, leaning into this one. It's almost like I'm in what's this cow. So my stomach's going towards the floor, most of the weight's in my knees, and then I'm bending the elbows, stretching out the wrists. And you can turn the palms over, top of the hands press into the mat, all 5 fingers pressing down, thumbs and pinkies included. Gently lean back on the wrists. Awesome. And then from the wrists, let's get the toes. Curl the toes. Sit back on the heels, lift the knees, and then just move side to side. Massaging the feet. Make sure to get the pinky toe. And then after the toes, we'll come back to our knees together, uncurl the toes, sit back onto the heels. Bring the hands behind you, fingers towards the feet, staying right here. Or you can lift the knees up, press the top of the feet into the mat, get a deeper stretch in your ankles. Beautiful. Nice and easy. Let's come back to our knees. Let's open our knees a little bit wider. And then we'll stand up here on our knees. We're going to do some eagle arms. So inhale our arms up towards the sky. Bring your attention towards your right arm. On the exhale, we'll guide the right arm underneath the left. You cross at the elbows, cross at the wrist, palms together. If this is too much, you could always bring your hands on opposite shoulders. But what you're focusing on here is standing up nice and tall, press the top of the feet into the mat. They need to help you out here. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, bring the elbows back in front of the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Let's do two more. Inhale, lift. Feeling free to move with your own breath. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. And when you release, let's unravel our arms. Inhale the arms up. Bring your attention to your left arm. Exhale, left arm underneath the right. Crossing at the elbows, crossing at the wrists, palms together. And gently bring the elbows down. Sitting up nice and tall. Top of the feet, pressing into the mat. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Two more. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Inhale up. Exhale, gently release, unravel the arm. Maybe inhale the arms up, reach for the ceiling. Exhale, let's bring our palms back down, coming back into a tabletop. Palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's do some cat-cows. On an inhale, lower the chest, stomach, bring the gaze forward. Exhale, curl the spine up towards the sky. Palms press into the mat, lifting the shoulders, gaze at the thighs. Inhale, chest down, gaze forward. Exhale, curl the spine up towards the sky, gazing towards the thighs. Couple more breaths here. Let's do one more. Then let's bring our elbows right underneath our shoulders, palms to the mat. And then you just open up the knees to the distance of the mat. Maybe even open the elbows up to the distance of the mat. And then just let your chest and forehead fall towards the mat. It's almost like an extended puppy, a little bit of a variation. If you want to do extended puppy, you can bring the hands together. What you're focusing on is keeping your hips up towards the air and then relaxing your chest towards the floor. It's getting a nice stretch in the upper back. On the back side there, upper spine. You can even feel it in the middle of your back. I'm just saying where I'm feeling it. A couple more big breaths here. And your next inhale is gently bring yourself up. Keeping the elbows where they're at. Let's bring the forearms straight, palms straight. Then we'll walk our feet back, curl our toes. Coming into forearm plank. Here, at any time you can make your way to your knees. Move the thing is the toes are gripping the mat, heels are pressing back, forearms and palms are pressing into the mat. Then with that right hand, let's walk the right hand in towards our left elbow. Let the heels fall to the right. Inhale the left arm up towards the sky. Side plank. Now what your goal is, you're pushing the hips up towards the sky. Left hand reaching up towards the sky. A few more big breaths. You can stack the feet, maybe lift the left leg if you like. Breathing. Take one more big inhale here. And then exhale, bring the left arm back down. Making your way back into forearm plank. Take a couple breaths in forearm plank. Walk that left hand into the right elbow. Heels fall to the left. Inhale the right arm up towards the sky. Pressing the hips up towards the sky. Left forearm, left palm are pressing into the mat. Yeah, that's a good variation. Maybe reach the hand forward. Maybe lift the top leg. A few more breaths. One more big inhale here. And then exhale, coming back to a forearm plank. Forearm plank. Now take it easy here. Press yourself up into high plank. From high plank. Let's just go ahead.
That was evil.
Yeah. Bring your knees to the mat, knees wide. Heels and toes touch behind you. Sit on your heels. Sit up nice and tall. Nice big inhale. And then exhale. Let's walk the hands forward. Forehead to the mat. Extended child's pose.
Was that the hour?
Yeah. Connect with your breath. Inhale. Reach the hands forward. Exhale. Pull the hips back. Maybe swaying the hips side to side. Breathing here. A few more big breaths, and then we'll start doing our movements. I'd like to grab some water. You can grab some water now. All right, sweater's coming off.
Time to shed some layers.
Palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. This is my favorite way of getting into downward dog. So you can check all your alignment before you even move yourself up. Spread those palms nice and wide. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Go ahead and press the index finger and thumb down. That's where you want to focus your weight. Look back at your thighs. You shouldn't be able to see your calves or your feet. That's when they're at hip distance. Curl the toes. Using an inhale, press the palms into the mat. Lift the knees up. Pressing the palms into the mat presses your chest towards your thighs. And hips up towards the sky. And then exhale, lower the heels down towards the floor. Downward dog. That old familiar pose. Maybe shake the head out here. Go ahead and pedal the feet out if you like. Bend the right knee, lift the right heel. Maybe take your gaze under the left shoulder. Lift the left knee, left heel, gaze under the right shoulder. Back and forth. On an inhale, you come high on all 10 of your toes. And then exhale, lower the heels down. That one is definitely a fan favorite when there's a full room. You can hear a lot of crack, snappy pops there. Maybe bend the knees and press the chest towards the thighs. Woo! Let's take our gaze towards our thumbs. Then on an inhale, we'll step the feet forward, coming into a forward fold. Make two fists, put them between your feet. That's hip distance. Grab on the opposite elbows, bend in your knees, head hangs heavy. Ragdoll. Throwing a little side-to-side sway here. Interlace the fingers, bring the palms behind the skull, wrap the forearms around the ears, hang heavier. Connect with the breath. Inhale, lift. Hold. Exhale, release. You can also take the arms behind the back, interlace the fingers, hands up towards the sky. And then another favorite of mine is grabbing onto your block if you need. Bringing your left hand to the mat, nice and flat. And then we'll inhale the right arm up towards the sky. At the same time, you keep a bend in the left knee. You straighten the right leg, right arm up toward the sky. You got a nice deep stretch here in the right hip. Maybe you need to bring your hips forward a little bit, bringing the weight into the left hand. A few more big breaths. One more big inhale. And then exhale, gently release the right hand, bend the right knee, switch it out. Right hand to the mat, right hand's flat. Inhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, the left arm up, straighten the left knee. Gazing towards your left thumb. Woo. Back side of my left knee, my left hip. Few more breaths.
It hurts so good.
Yeah, it does. Bend that knee, exhale the hand down to the mat. Maybe grab on the opposite elbows here for a couple more breaths. When you're ready, bend the knees, exhale, release the hands towards the floor. On an inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Reach for the ceiling. Like a little back bend. And then exhale, arms down by the side. All right. Coming to the top of your mat. Feet together or feet at hip distance. So the feet together, the big toes are touching, slight gap in the heels. Do some sun A variations here. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. Exhale, engage the core, bend at the waist, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shin, straighten the spine, gazing at the floor. Exhale, plant the hands into the mat, step your feet back, and we'll go through vinyasa. So that's high plank. Exhale, all the way down, elbows tucked into the body, releasing to the floor. Untuck the toes, zip up the legs like you have a cobra's tail. Top of the feet, press into the mat, knees lift. Palms are underneath the shoulders, and using an inhale. Lift the chest up, roll the shoulders back, elbows tucked in, low cobra. And then exhale, release. Curl the toes, press the palms into the mat, push up, back into a downward dog. I step my feet forward, one whole foot step to make my way back into my proper alignment. Taking note of what your proper alignment is key. You can jump right into your downward dog without making too much adjustments. Couple breaths here. Make sure your side is clear. We're going to do flip the dog. If you want to make your way into a child's pose, flip the dog's not in your practice, that's fine. On an inhale, lift the right foot up, right heel pressing back. Here you can bend the knee, and then we'll do some circles with the knees. You can either do small circles here or some big circles. Couple to the front, couple to the back. And then when you're ready, nice and easy, let's take that right foot, flip it over to the floor, lift the hips up, reach towards the front with the right hand. You can have both feet planted in the mat, or maybe release it and come onto the right heel. And then nice and easy, let's bring that right arm back up and over, right foot up. Bend it a couple more times, and then release the right foot down. Checking on the palms. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left foot up. Bend the left knee. Let's do those circles again. Couple to the front, couple to the back. They can be big circles, and they can be little circles. Whatever your hip is saying. And then when you're there, let's bring that left foot up and over onto the floor. Hips up. Reach with that left hand.
Like your jazz hand fingers.
Yeah. And then nice and easy. Let's flip ourselves back over. Left hand to the mat. Left foot back down. Let's go ahead and come back down to our knees. Knees wide. Sit back on the heels, toes. Arms forward. Downward dog. Extended child's pose. Just want to check some messages. Couple breaths here. All right, YMCA, what's up, everybody? Checking in, nice. Couple more breaths here. And let's bring ourselves back up into a tabletop. Palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips.
Inhale, lift the knees up, press your chest toward your thighs. Downward dog.
Taking your gaze toward your thumbs. On an inhale, step the feet forward, coming straight into that halfway lift. Palms to shin, spine straight. Exhale, release. Slight bend of the knees. Inhale, come all the way back up. Jump into the second set. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms to shin, spine straight. Exhale, hands to mat. Step the feet back. Go through your vinyasa. So that's high plank. Down to low. Inhale to a low cobra or an up dog if you're ready. Exhale, release. Press back into a downward dog. Breathing. We've been working on lion's breath in that last few classes if you want to do that. Take a nice big inhale through the nose. Then on the exhale, open the mouth nice and wide. Tongue touches the chin. Doing some face yoga. Maybe you want to squint your face, release it, squint, release. Move the jaw side to side. Whew. Taking your gaze toward your thumbs, bend your knees. Inhale, step the feet forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, release. Slight bend of the knees. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do one more. Inhale, halfway lift, palms straight. Exhale, palms to the mat, step the feet back. Vinyasa, high. So if you're doing the knees, just bring the knees, uncurl the toes. Exhale, chest, chin. Inhale to a low cobra. Exhale, press back. Downward dog. Few more big breaths. Maybe let's come down to our knees. We come to traditional child's pose. Knees together. Untuck the toes. Sit back on the heels. Release the forehead to the mat. Arms down by the side. More of a restorative yoga pose. A few more big breaths. Joey says hello. Okay, coming back to a tabletop. Palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Curl the toes. On an inhale, lift the knees, pressing the palms into the mat, chest towards the thighs, hips up towards the sky. Exhale, lower the heels down. Taking your gaze towards your thumbs. On an inhale, step the feet forward. Coming into that halfway lift. Exhale, release. Slight bend in your knees. Inhale, come all the way back up. Stay where you're at. Exhale, arms down by your side. Making your way to the top of the mat. Maybe you want to roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders forward. We'll set ourselves up for some sun bees. Feet together or feet at hip distance. On an inhale, we'll take the arms up towards the sky. And then on the exhale, we'll sit the bum back into the chair. Arms up. Try to get your thighs parallel with the floor. Equal weight in the feet. Maybe you want to lift up all 10 of your toes. Fan them down. A few more big breaths. Biceps with the ears. Keep sitting back. One more big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Step the feet back. Go through your vinyasa. High, down to low. If you're ready, come into up dog. Feet to the mat. Press in, arms straight. Hips off the floor. Exhale, downward dog. Taking some breaths. Slowing down the heart rate. On an inhale, lift the right foot up in the air. Right heel pressing back. Exhale, bring that knee towards your nose. Come into a high plank. Step the foot between your hands. Stay up on those back toes. Inhale the arms forward. Once the biceps come to the ears, lift yourself up, high lunge. Okay. You can stay here in high lunge, or we're going to do 3 squats. Exhale, lower the left knee down. Try not to touch the floor. Inhale back up, straighten it. Exhale, bend the knee towards the floor. Inhale back up. One more. Exhale. Inhale back up. And then exhale. Lower the knee all the way down. Uncurl the toes. Low lunge. Bring the palms in front of your chest. And then we'll hook the left elbow on the outside of the right knee, stacking the forearms and palms. And you can stay here in the low lunge. This is what I like to say. Think of a house. If you have a solid first floor foundation, then build the second floor. If that first floor is shaking, don't build it. So from here, you can curl the back toes, lift the knee, going to high lunge twist. Breathing. Great job. One more big inhale, and then exhale. You lower the knee, hands to the mat. Woo. Palms to the mat. Let's curl the back toes. Step that right foot back to meet the left. Go through your vinyasa. High, down to low. Little cobra, or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Woo, that was that one, huh? Taking some breaths. Preparing for the other side. Inhale, the left foot up, left heel pressing back. Exhale, bring that knee towards your nose, high plank. Step the foot between your hands. Maybe walk that right foot back a little bit, right toes gripping the mat. Inhale, the arms forward, biceps come to ears. Lift yourself up, high lunge. Okay, let's do those 3 squats. Nice big inhale. Exhale, right knee lowers. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lowers. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lowers. Inhale, back up. The next lower, let's go all the way down. Uncurl the toes. Top of the foot presses into the mat. Low lunge. Exhale, let's bring the palms together in front of our chest. Then we'll hook the right elbow outside the left knee. Stack the forearms and palms. Okay, that foundation solid. Curl the back toes. Lift the knee.
Live on the edge.
High lunge with the twist. Press that elbow into the knee. Open the chest up. One more big inhale. And then exhale, slowly. Frame the front foot. Step that right foot back. Left foot back. Through your vinyasa. High. Down to low. Little cobra. Or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Beautiful. Taking your gaze towards your thumbs. On an inhale, step the feet forward. Coming into that halfway lift. Exhale, bum back, arms up, chair. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms down by the side. Wonderful. Woo. All right, high five. Hope that felt good.
That's a good sound effect.
Let's do it again. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, bum back. Chair, arms up. I used to hate chair. I try to make this one of my favorites now. Engage the core, sit down, thighs parallel, toes gripping, arms fired up, biceps with the ears. Inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Step your feet back. Vinyasa, high to low. To cobra. Or an up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Coming back to the breath. Maybe you want to come back to a child's pose. Feel free. Bring your knees to the mat. You can stay in the downward dog. Trying to go off natural light today, but being that it is Montana, it's going to get dark in here, light in here, dark in here. And it snowed Wednesday, and now it looks like we could be outside today. Typical Montana. A few more big breaths. I'm going to do one more sequence before we make our way down.
If you're in child's pose, let's make our way up to a tabletop. Tabletop, check your alignment, palms spread nice and wide. Fingers nice and wide, curl the back toes. Using an inhale, lift the knees, press the chest towards the thighs, hips up, release the heels. Downward dog.
Release the heels.
Inhale the right foot up in the air, right heel pressing back. Exhale, bring that knee towards your nose, step it in between your hands. Walk that left foot back if you need to. Bend the front knee over the ankle. Inhale the arms forward, biceps to ears. Lift, high lunge. Taking some breath here to hold this one. Make sure those toes are gripping the mat, the back toes. Back of the left knees pressing up towards the sky.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
One thing that helps me too is to really engage my thigh, because otherwise I'm like falling in on my hip.
Yes, bring that left hip forward to align with the right. Take a big inhale here. And then exhale, open up into a warrior two. So, shoulders over the hips. Right knees bent over the ankle. Right thighs parallel with the floor. Knife edge of the left foot's pressing into the mat. Arms reaching in opposite directions. All 5 fingers together. Okay. We'll straighten the front leg. Press the left hip back. Reach the right arm forward. And when you reach as far as you can, release the right hand down. Left arm up, triangle. Now you could have that right elbow on the inside of the right knee. Like this, like what I'm doing. Arms reaching opposite directions. Open the chest and heart up towards the sky. Gaze towards the sky. Try not to rest the right arm on the right leg. A few more breaths. You can always put your hand on a block. Then we'll inhale our way back up. Bend that front knee to a warrior two. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands. Frame the front foot. Step that right foot back. Go through your vinyasa. High. Down to low. Low cobra. Or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Taking some breaths here. Slowing down the heart rate. We got a child interruption.
Say hi.
Okay, let's do the other side. Coming back into a downward dog if you're not there. Inhale the left foot up, left heel pressing back. Exhale, bring that knee towards your nose. Step the foot between your hands. Knees over the ankle. Back toes gripping the mat. Inhale, arms forward, biceps come to your ears. Lift yourself up, high lunge. Bring that right hip forward to meet the left. People like to say your headlights. Headlights towards the front of the room. Lining that left knee up with the second toe. Biceps with the ears. Right toes gripping the mat. Heel pressing back. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, open up into that warrior two. Plant the back foot at a 45. Shoulders over the hips, arms reaching. Left knee is bent over the ankle. A few more big breaths. And then let's straighten that front leg. Right hip goes back, while left arm reaches forward. And then as far as it goes, left arm down, right arm up. Left arm's on the inside of the left knee, left leg straight. Arms reaching in opposite directions. A few more breaths. And then inhale, slowly bring yourself up into a warrior two. Bend that front knee. Engage. Nice big inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Go through your vinyasa. High, down to low. Inhale to low cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Wonderful job, everybody. All right, take your gaze toward your thumbs. On an inhale, we'll step the feet forward. Coming straight into a halfway lift. Exhale, bum back, arms up, chair. Breathing. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, arms down by your side. Wonderful. Okay, a couple breaths. Maybe roll the shoulders back, shoulders forward. And then we'll just step that left foot back, come into a wide leg. Open the legs up as wide as you can. Bring the feet in, toes in, pigeon toe them. Then we'll inhale the arms up, parallel with the floor. Engage the core. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. You can grab on the outsides of your feet. Take your peace fingers, grab onto your big toes. While you grab onto the big toes, you pull, and the toes push down. You can always grab opposite elbows here, just hang like ragdoll, throwing some side to sides. You walk hands to each side. I'm just moving quickly through these, but take your time. Any one of these that you want to do, feel free to do. If you're able to get the top of the head to the mat, then you'll want to walk your feet in closer. If it's harder for you, then you'll want to walk your feet out. You want to do the other side?
Yeah.
Go ahead. It's always good to stay even. Lauren's going to do her other side. Hey, we can do that one we did earlier with the left hands to the mat, and inhale the right arm up towards the sky. You can release. Bring the right palm in front of your face, and inhale left arm up towards the sky. Release. A few more breaths here in this forward fold. And then we'll walk the feet in nice and slow. Bring the bum down towards the mat for Malasana squat. If the heels lift, then let's stay in camper squat. I'll do camper squat with you today if you're there. A few more big breaths. Elbows into the knees, pressing the knees out. In that inner stretch here in the groin. A few more big breaths. And then on an exhale, let's gently bring our bums to the mat. Let's open our legs wide. And we'll do a wide leg on the floor. So, a few options. You can inhale the arms up, keeping the spine straight, forward fold if it's in your practice. You can bend the knees up if your spine rounds. The option I'm going to do here is take the right hand, grab the outside of the right foot, or maybe the inside, and then inhale the left arm up and over. Side body stretch again. Using an inhale, let's bring ourselves back up. Left hand grabs the outside of left foot. Right arm up and over. Inhale, come back up. Sit up nice and tall. Let's bring the feet in for bound angle. Feet together. Elbows to the knees. Sit up nice and tall. The closer the heels are to the bum, the harder the stretch. So if you need to walk your feet out, feel free. Elbows to knees. Press the knees down. Open the feet up like a book. The more you're able to open your feet up like a book, the more your knees are able to go down. Keeping the spine straight. A few more big breaths. And on an exhale, you can gently release the legs out. Let's make our way to the front of the mat because we're going to make our way onto our backs. The legs are at mat distance, toes curl back. Let's use one breath. Inhale the arms up, palms facing up. Exhale, engage the core. Slowly lower yourselves down. One vertebrae at a time. Arms over the head, reach for the wall behind you. Point your toes again. Nice big inhale. And then exhale, release the hip or spine towards the floor. Let's bring our feet to the mat, knees up towards the sky, arms down by our side. Let's cross the right ankle over the left knee. We'll do thread the needle. We'll take the right arm. We're going to do a different type this time. Thread it through the legs, left foot up towards the sky, interlace the fingers behind the left thigh. Right toes are curled back towards the right knee, left toes curled down toward the left. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, lower the left heel down towards the hips. It brings the knee in a little bit closer. If this is as deep as you want to go, stay here. If you want to go deeper, inhale the heel back up. Exhale, heel towards the hip. Once you find your max, stay there. If you want to go a little bit farther, you can press the right elbow into the right thigh up towards the sky. A few more big breaths. Being aware that we carry a lot of emotions in our hips. So taking some space and some time after class, maybe alone if you can. The intention we're trying to work on.
You get teary, it's not weird.
Oh. And exhale, lower the left foot down. And then listen up here. We'll keep our arms out to a T. And then we're going to lower our left knee to the left, keeping that right foot where it's at. So the right foot plants almost into the mat if that's comfortable. You'll feel a deep stretch on the right side of the outer hip. Maybe press your right knee. Oh. Something you got to kind of find on your own here. Nice and easy. Be gentle. Remember, if it hurts, back off. If you do not like this. And on an inhale, maybe you want to bring your hands over. Guide the knee back up. Then we're on cross. Then we'll cross the left ankle over the right knee. Same thing. Thread the left arm through, right foot up towards the sky. Then interlace behind the right thigh. Left toes are curled back towards the left knee. Right toes curled back towards the right knee. Exhale. Lower the right heel towards the right hip. Bring the knee in closer. Stay here if this is your max. Chin's tucked into your chest. You want to go deeper? Inhale the foot back up. Exhale, release. Maybe do it one more time if you need. But once you find your max, stay there. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, press the left elbow into the left thigh up towards the sky. A few more breaths. And then on an exhale, gently release the right foot to the mat. And you bring your arms out to a T or to a cactus. And then lower the right knee towards the floor. Left foot presses into the mat. And that deep stretch in the hip here. Maybe pressing the left knee outward. Hope you're all doing great. A few more big breaths here. And nice and easy. Let's lift our knee back up. Uncross the left foot. Inhale the feet up towards the sky. Grab the outsides of the feet or the insides of the feet, whatever works for you. Do some happy baby. Tuck your chin into your chest. Squeeze the knees in. Maybe throw a little side to side sway in. And let's take one more big breath together. Engage the core. Take a nice big inhale. Now the exhale, release the feet. Nice and slow. Lower them towards the mat. Once the heels touch the floor, let the feet fall open. Arms come down by your side. Palms facing up for some receiving. Or if you need some grounding, you can bring a palm to your heart and to your stomach. Coming back to your intention, send off that positive energy we all just made here together this last 55 minutes. Call a friend afterwards. Take some time afterwards to have some alone time. Go for a walk, whatever you need. Set that intention. And drink water. Let go of the breath. Reminding yourself this last 55 minutes is to prepare ourselves for this last 5. Let go of all little movements and gently settle in for Shavasana. A few more big breaths here. Before making any movements, just bring your attention to your fingers and to your toes. And then nice and easy, you can start wiggling them. Bring your attention to your neck, to your head, your shoulders. Maybe throw in a side-to-side sway with the head. Then on your next inhale, you can gently roll to your right side for relaxation or roll to your left side for energy. And we'll take a few breaths there. And using your next inhale, let's gently press ourselves up into a seated position. And we'll take one last restorative breath together. Sitting up nice and tall. On an inhale, we'll take the arms up towards the sky, reaching for the ceiling. And then on an exhale, we'll bring the palms together in front of our chest. Thank you all so much for joining today. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you're able to find time for yourself or to call one of your missing friends. Take care. Namaste. Love you all. Thanks for showing up. See you Tuesday, same time.